Hello everybody, Titi back again in another video. Oh boy, how many lives does Andrei Rublev have? How many lives does he have? For sure, several of them, at least on the tennis court, because he was down, my tennis fans all around the world. He was almost knocked out. Holger Rune had all the chances in the world to eliminate Andrei Rublev in this fourth round encounter, but Andrei Rublev, after 3 hours and 40 minutes, something like that, he comes through in 5 sets in an epic electric battle. Man, what a fight. Man, this match had almost everything, at least the drama. You didn't know who will win this match until the last shot. And I knew. Some of you guys were asking me questions before this encounter. Who do you think will win? I've noticed that many of you guys on the comment section, you were believing in Holger Rune. And I don't blame you. This match was a toss-up for me, but I gave my slightest edge to Andrei Rublev before this encounter, and I also picked Andrei Rublev to make it to the quarterfinal when I did my top 8 favorite list 10 days ago. And in the end, I was right. I was lucky with this prediction, I must admit, because this match could have gone either way. In the end of the day, Holger Rune should have eliminated Andrei Rublev, considering how many chances the dude had. How many chances did he have? I'm gonna tell you guys, he was up 5-2 in the 5th set. He served for the match 5-3 in the 5th set. He completely choked and lost that 9th game of the 5th set, love 40. He just couldn't handle the pressure. The pressure was too much for him. He just and couldn't serve it out. Lost that 9th game of the 5th set in that 5-3 game in the 5th set where Holger Rune was serving for the match. Love 40. And then Andrei Rublev held his serve 5-all pretty comfortably. Was untouchable in that serve. 40 love, I believe he held that serve. And then Holger Rune held his pretty comfortably. Dropped only 1 point, I believe, in that 11th game in the 5th set to get in the lead 6-5. And then we had that 12th game of the 5th set where Holger Rune has 2 match points in Andrei Rublev's serve and was up in that 12th game of the 5th set 40-15. But Andrei Rublev, you need to handle to it. You need to give him the credit where the credit is due. The guy wins 4 straight points with great big tennis. When Holger Rune was up in that 12th game in the lead in that 5th set, 40-15 in Andrei Rublev's serve, Andrei Rublev produced 4 straight great points and saved himself into a tiebreak. So he saves 2 match points, Andrei Rublev, with big tennis. And then in the tiebreak, Holger Rune gets an unbelievable great start with 5 love in the lead, with 6-2, with 7-3, and when he's up 7-3, Andrei Rublev wins 6 straight points, if my math is not failing me, and gets up 9-8. Not 6 straight points, but he wins the last 6 or 7, the majority of the last points, he wins them. When he's down 7-3, he wins 7-4, 7-5, 6-7, 7-7, 8-7, 8-7, and then he goes up. Then Holger Rune makes it to 8-8, yes, 8-8, I believe. And then Andrei Rublev makes it to 9-8. And then Andrei Rublev has a match point in his own serve. And I believe that it was the end there. When he had that match point 9-8 in his own serve and he did that drive volley, he had the entire left side on his side open. He does that drive volley on maybe Holger Rune's biggest strength, which is his backhand, and Holger Rune saves himself with an unbelievable down the line backhand. He surpasses him with his backhand down the line, and he saves himself, and he levels the match to 9-all. Andre Rublev has one more serve. He does a big serve, and this time when he does another drive volley, he doesn't do any mistake here and does a great drive volley and makes it to 10-9. And then he had that match point, Andre Rublev, in Holger Rune's serve. Holger Rune missed the first serve, and when Holger Rune delivers his second serve, Andre Rublev makes it a flat backhand cross court, which hit the tape on the top of the net, who almost landed on Andre Rublev's side, but miraculously, somehow, it lands on Holger Rune's side instead. And he gets this. That was a lucky shot. It was really, really super lucky. And he, in the end, wins that super tiebreaker, Andre Rublev 11-9, after doing an unbelievable comeback. He saved himself 3 times. The first time when he was down like a boxer and the judge was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the judge is counting when a boxer is down, he got a lot of help in that 9th game of the 5th set, in that 5-3 game in the 5th set. He got a lot of help from Holger Rune, so it was not much Rublev did there. Holger Rune choked there. When Holger Rune lost that game, he lost 40. But in that 11th game of the 5th set, there, Andre Rublev showed some really clutchness. He saved himself with big serving, big forehand game. And when he was down 15-40, he wins 4 straight points. That was the first time he saved himself. And then the second time, it wasn't a super tiebreaker when he was down love 4-5, when he was down 2-6, when he was down 3-7, and it miraculously comes back. And even when he didn't win his first match point in his own serve, in that 10-9 point, with that drive volley, maybe many believe that now his chances are over. He will never come back from this. But even there, he came back. He came back with great tennis, especially when he created his when he served to create his first match point, to create his second match point. I mean, when he in that 10-9 point, he did a great first serve and a great drive volley. So unbelievable great tennis from Andre Rublev. When he won the match, he was super lucky with that net, of course. We all know that. It is pretty obvious. He was unbelievable lucky. In the end, Andre Rublev was maybe the slightest better player, which I believed he will be. At least the more consistent one, at least the more solid one. And of course, in the end, the luck played a big role here. So big congratulations to Andre Rublev for his 7th quarterfinal at the major events. He has never been past the quarterfinal in the major events. So some stats, and this will be his 7th quarterfinal in the Grand Slams. Some stats: Andre Rublev did 22 aces, 4 double faults. He lands 67% first serve in, which is a high number. 67% first serve in lands. He wins 72% behind his first serve. He wins 47% behind his second serve. Holger Rune, he did 8 aces only, which was a little surprising because he usually should have a bigger serve than Rublev. Not in this match. 8 aces only, 12 double faults, a lot of double faults from Holger Rune's racket. He lands 59% first serve in. He wins 67% behind his first serve. He wins 53% behind his second serve. So winning points behind first serve, Andre Rublev did a better job than Holger Rune. Winning points behind second serve, Holger Rune did a better job than Andre Rublev. Andre Rublev did 58 winners, a lot of winners, and 37 Afrosteros. So Andre Rublev does 21 more winners than Afrosteros. Holger Rune does 44 winners and 60 Afrosteros. So actually Holger Rune does 16 more Afrosteros than winners. All in all, Andre Rublev wins 158 points. 168 points in the entire match, and Holger Rune wins 158 points. So Andre Rublev wins 10 more points than Holger Rune. 168 points to Holger Rune's 158 points. And they broke each other 5 times each. So Andre Rublev broke 5 times out of 13 breakpoint shot opportunities that he had, and Holger Rune broke 5 times out of 17 breakpoint shot opportunities that he had. Big congratulations to Andre Rublev. What a match, what a drama. He has several lives, at least in this match. He was like a cat in this match. What do they say about cats? Does they have 7 or 9 lives? I don't know. Andre Rublev for sure had several of those lives in this 4th round encounter. This was an epic battle. This was a toss-up. Many believe that Holger Rune will win. I gave my slightest edge to Andre Rublev, and I was right. And now we will see who Andre Rublev will face, Djokovic or Diminau. I believe it will be Djokovic, but let's see how Djokovic will feel with that hamstring. Big congratulations to Andre Rublev for his 7th quarterfinal appearance in Grand Slams after an epic close battle with Holger Rune, and in the end he was the slightest better player in my opinion. At least he was the more luckier player, especially in that super tiebreaker, which he won 11-9. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time, peace.